All right. So we found a home. We're all prepared for it. We're ready to go in. Let's make an offer. Charles, this is it. Let's roll. So an offer is literally the most important process to starting the relationship with the seller that you probably not have met. So what do you need? You need an airtight offer. Everything that you want needs to be in the initial offer. Do not wait to say at the last minute, oh, is the chandelier included? Is that flat screen included? We're closing in 6 months. I thought we were closing in 3. Have your offer clearly state what you're doing. Are you paying cash? Are you financing? Is it contingent on financing? When do you want to close? Who's your attorney? Who's your banker? Who's your broker? Get everything lined up. And this is actually really important, is humanize your offer. What do I mean by that? I always send in an offer and I give a little background to my buyers. I always say they work here. This is why they love the home. This is why they love the area. This is why they're going to be good candidates for the board. Things that really stand out when making an offer, because the owner and the listing agent are literally just looking at numbers. They make this amount of money. They work here. They've lived here. And their credit is this. Yeah, well, do you know who they are? Are they a great couple? Are they going to be enthusiastic to buy the home, go through the board, not be any trouble getting additional paperwork, be fine putting down extra money? Are they going to want to nickel and dime at the closing table? These are very important things. So as much as you sell your offer, you also have to sell yourself that you're going to be the best candidate, especially during a bidding war. During a bidding war, it is more important. If you're paying cash as opposed to financing, that's a huge deal because the financing offer is going to have to probably be a little bit higher. And probably depends on the apartment, but it may have to be significantly higher because financing is never guaranteed. And it's about an extra 30 to 45 days of waiting before they can close. And if the seller needs to close to buy, or they need to move their job, whatever the case is, nobody wants to pay an extra month of mortgage and taxes and monthlies. So the bidding war, everyone's favorite thing to get into, the bidding war. So when you get into a bidding war, there's many ways that it can be structured. The most common that are between two people are you just go back and forth until someone says, you know what, I'm not going to pay what they want to pay and we'll back out. Very simple, not emotional. It could get a little emotional, but not bad. But when you're looking at multiple offers, when you're looking at 5, 6, 10 offers, which we've seen even more, you have to sell your offer and you have to come in pretty high and you have to come in prepared and you probably have to be cash. And best and final is what I'm talking about. When they say, by Monday at 12 p.m., have your best and final offer. Okay, well, where do I put that, Mr. Real Estate Agent? I always say, put it within $5,000 of your limit, of your utmost limit. And this is really what's important, is that you can pay this amount, comparable properties, but you like this one a little bit more, so you'll pay a little bit more. But this one, not so much. So when you go into the bidding process and you're going into a bidding war, you have to ensure that the number that you're giving, you're comfortable giving. Don't over exceed, and don't also say, I should have paid more for that apartment that we saw 2 months ago. And also talk to the attorney and say, listen, attorney, how's this building financially? Maybe he's done a deal there. And most importantly, if you're financing, go to your banker. Find out, hey, listen, have we lent in the building? Like, insurance is up to date, the boiler's up to date, they're healthy financially, they have enough reserves and everything else. Their maintenance hasn't increased at an exorbitant amount. That's step number 3, offer, kind of a little bit contract talk in there. Let's move on to the board package and beyond.